Hello everybody out there on YouTube, this is your man Shadicstick dropping some hot farraga on this mic. Today we're going to be talking about the massive issue with Kingdom Hearts Union Key / Unchained Key. While, you know, many of these issues lie in other mobile games, especially gacha ones, these all lie in Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, and that's a problem, especially considering this game is so important to the Kingdom Hearts story and franchise. Now, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key follows the gacha system of mobile games, which are summoning mobile games like Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing, or One Piece Treasure Cruise, where you basically summon units for battle, whether it be in the form of special moves like Unchained Key or just completely separate battle units in other games. You summon units for battle via using jewels, etc, etc. Now, first off, I gotta say this: Unchained Key is not a spin-off. None of the Kingdom Hearts games are spin-offs, as far as I know, and as far as any of the creators said. I actually think they've specifically said that the Kingdom Hearts games, none of them are spin-offs. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that has been said. With Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key being no exception, especially it taking place first in the timeline. Because of this, playing the game is critical to understanding key points or explaining key points in the Kingdom Hearts story, and our first issue arises because of this, and that is stamina. Stamina isn't necessarily always an issue in mobile games. It can sometimes be just a slight annoyance, but in the case of Unchained Key, it gets really annoying. Many people are going to argue that there are many 0 AP or 0 stamina events, and I have to argue the fact that you shouldn't have to have those to progress in the game. The fact that those exist show that there is an inherent issue with the stamina system period in Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Another issue this causes the bogging down of progression in said story that I talked about before. The game's story is important to the Kingdom Hearts timeline, and the fact that it takes about 300 some odd missions to get into the important parts of the story, because most of it is just introductory or not important whatsoever. Having this stamina system where it causes you to have to wait to play the game is just really annoying. And while many will argue, you know, you get into the important story bits in the early 200s, that's still pretty bad. You have to wait 200 plus missions to get into any important bits in the game. That's pathetic. Also, considering that you start off with below 40 AP, this gets really tedious. Like I said before, remember how, you know, we have those hundreds of irrelevant story missions? This causes the game to take a ton of energy to just delve into to get any story out of it. I haven't been able to get past the 200s because I don't have the energy to just sit there and play this game for hours and hours just to get any story out of. While I enjoyed the simple gameplay mechanics, they're nothing to run home about. It's literally just tapping and swiping the screen. Temple Run's more mechanically complex in this game, god dang it. Now we have to move on to the greater issue for all of these issues, and that's microtransactions, but I'm going to have to split this up a little bit because Unchained Key tries to push its players into a corner when it comes to summoning, as it is a gacha game and summoning is the main way of basically powering up your repertoire in the game. On top of this, gaining new materials to level up Keyblades is a hassle because of how gaining the materials work, which you get from beating missions, special missions at that are not via the story. While you can get materials via the story, it's easier to do these special missions to gain said materials. Now let's talk about summoning first. In order to summon anything in the game, you require jewels, which is obtained via grinding in the game or real money. You can see where this is going. This wouldn't be a problem had jewels not been so scarce. You do get 150 for about every 10 story missions, which doesn't sound bad on paper, but considering the fact that the average multi-summon, which is the only summon you're really going to be able to do because that's the only way that you get strong or better units, assuming these cost anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000 gems, this just redundant. You would have to do the maximum amount of about 300 missions. No, I'm just kidding, but you'd have to do a lot of missions from exclusively grinding on the story to get more units. Now the game does give out jewels, and you do get them from doing special quests every now and then, but at the same time, like, this shouldn't be a thing where you have to get them from having them be given out. That's the only way I've really been able to summon. I think I've only grinded my way up like a few times to actually get enough jewels to summon, because you also need jewels to expand your repertoire or expand how many cards or units you can have in your inventory at one time. So you spend the jewels on other things. So just using these jewels exclusively for summoning is not an option. So if you really put a lot of time into this game, you will probably wind up spending money. There are very few people who do not wind up spending money on this game. Some people are just dedicated and like to suffer. That's not my life. On top of this, to gain certain materials, period, that are exclusive to these special missions, to level up your Keyblades, you have to wait till specific days of the week, unless you pay the $15 that they want you to pay for all the exclusive VIP special quests and all the day locked special quests. Oh, by the way, you get 3,000 jewels with that. According to Square, this is the price of 1,700 jewels, but I have yet to see any kind of package that is not this package. I haven't seen anything but this $15 package that you're wanting you to pay. So considering that this will be technically 4 summons, you're spending $60 on the game per week if you do this once a week or a month. That is extremely ridiculous. While a lot of what I said is a greater problem of free-to-play mobile games, which will be another video for another day, many of these issues occur in Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, a game that I really want to get the story out of, because there are things I'm not going to understand in Kingdom Hearts 3. Many people are not going to understand them because they did not play all the way through Unchained Key, because they either didn't have the time, money, or resources, or you know, they didn't have enough of something to do it, because the game hinders you at every corner it can just to get money out of your wallet. I really want to experience a full story of the game and fully enjoy the game instead of feeling like I'm grinding to avoid dropping money on it. I genuinely enjoy the simple gameplay. While I said it's nothing to run back home about, it's still fun and enjoyable, and I'd be much more enticed to play the game and experience all that there is if it wasn't all stuck behind a paywall. I understand that microtransactions in a free-to-play game kind of have to exist to keep it afloat, but the fact that they are forcing you into the corner to pay $15 so you can just progress in this free-to-play game that should not warrant $15 of one purchase just to progress, it's pretty sad. I'm not saying to stop playing the game, but we should voice these issues and concerns to Square Enix, because people who have played this game have also shared the same issues I have with the game. Tell me how you think about this, and if you have any personal gripes with Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key down in the comment section below. This has been your man Shadicstick. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and I'm out of here. Peace. Kiss, kiss.